welcome back to the Peter H channel. In an earlier video we took the crankshaft out of the left hand case and the bearing came out with it, which isn't an uncommon thing with these two strokes. So in a previous video we took the crankshaft out of the case, and was it the left hand? Yeah, the left hand bearing came out with the crank, which isn't uncommon. And I've got part of a tool here. These are called knives, and it's a flywheel splitter. And I'm going to record it now on the other camera. And the first thing to notice, there's not a great deal of room. The crank has a lip, which makes it even worse. So this is higher than it need be, but I have to separate the knives from the bolts. Okay, I just want to get some tension on here. I'm not going to try and do anything too ridiculous. I'm going to see if I can start to lift it in that position. Oh yeah, this is a new kit, and I noticed right from the word off actually that I'm going to have to do some work on the threads because they don't actually go in. There's some thread damage, and they don't actually go in. The threads are just crimped. Right there, you can see it, hopefully. You can see that's crimped over. So I'm just going to get my diamond file out and do some work on these. Actually, I've got a thread cleaner that's going to do it for me. Should do anyway. I mean, if your thread cleaner goes on, what can I say? It's not having a very nice day of it, is it? Maybe it's these. I'm sure it's the same thread. Yeah, M10150. What else it could be? But I think if the tap's not going in there right, that's actually where the problem is. I thought there was thread damage on that. But crikey, it's not going in straight. I probably didn't expect this. Nice and straight now, at least. The thing is, this is for cleaning threads, it's not for actually tapping. It's not actually a metric thread tap, it's a thread cleaner. This is going to have to be retapped. That's amazing. I've left that footage in, you know, just because it might happen to you as well. Okay, so it's set up again. This time the two knives are behind the bearing. Seemed to be a bit more room, so it might have actually brought it forward a bit. It's interesting to think whether it's going to go bang, pop or squeak, you know? Is it going to explode or is it just going to go out with a whimper? Well, the knife has slipped out again, so we're going to have to reset it up again. Just using the Dremel to reprofile this tool so that it will fit under this crank bearing. Well, the reprofiling seems to have worked on this cheap hole tool. And more detail of the reprofiling that I did on the Dremel. I did it with a Dremel. Okay, just had to thin out the back. It's not particularly good lighting, I don't think, but there's a couple of depth levels there. This is the back, but went against the crankshaft. It faced this face, and on the front I had to reprofile some thinner spots so that this bearing could be grabbed from the back. But there we are, we're off, and I think they needed changing. You know, I've changed them, they're off now, they're going to get changed. I'm not going to put the old ones back on. This is the little kit that I got off of the internet. It did the job. These need retapping, so I didn't use that. This functioned okay, that functioned okay. This functioned okay, but it needed reprofiling for the job that I had. Interestingly, I actually thought I'd bought a smaller one in blue, and this one arrived in red, and it was a bit bigger than I thought. It did the job, it needed reprofiling. One of these pieces got quite seriously bent. It's strange how I can't find which one it was. I'm going to pause it right there. Right, I think it was this bit, which doesn't actually look bent in the camera much. Well, anyway, like I say, it did the job. It needed retooling. This is going to need retapping if I want to use it again. It wasn't quite what I expected, in that I thought it was going to be blue and smaller, but it was red and bigger. So whether that's going to help you, I don't know.